Hi everyone, I'm Rachel, and in this video I'm going to talk about why I started playing the electric guitar, what inspired that choice, and what inspires me to keep playing the guitar every day. So about a year and a half ago, or a little bit more, I was looking for a new hobby, something that I could put time into and see progress and keep building up skills. The first thing I started out with was trying to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. And while I did learn how to solve it, and it was pretty fun, I realized that it wasn't going to be the hobby I was looking for long term. So after the idea of solving Rubik's Cubes fell through, I decided to try something a little bit more extreme. I had been watching a lot of YouTube videos about people learning how to skateboard, and it looked really cool learning a lot of new tricks, and it looked like something that you could spend a lot of time on and keep building skills. So I bought a skateboard, and I started trying to learn how to skateboard. I really only made it as far as going forward in a parking lot and also be able to make some turns and dodge some cars, but I definitely was not doing any tricks. So finally, I came upon the idea of learning how to play a musical instrument. Before, I had always really thought that I wasn't musically inclined and that I couldn't play an instrument, and that's why I never thought about this before. I had played an instrument when I was younger in school. I played the viola in an orchestra, and I was actually the worst viola in the entire orchestra. I was the last seat, the furthest back away from everyone, so no one could see or hear me because I was that bad and because I never practiced. From that point on, I had just thought automatically that playing music wasn't for me. But although I felt like I couldn't play an instrument in the past, I'd always been a big fan of music in other forms, in listening to music and going to concerts. I first got into classic rock and then later got into older metal like Metallica, Iron Maiden, and then I found Nightwish and got into symphonic metal and power metal, and that's where I am today, although I like a wide range of music as well. In college, I actually even had a symphonic metal radio show where for an hour every week I would play different types of music, symphonic metal, power metal, even classic rock, and share it with people, and I really enjoyed being able to do that. I even took an 8 a.m. on Friday slot just to be able to have this opportunity to share music with people, even though I'm sure absolutely no one was listening to metal on our college radio station at 8 in the morning on Fridays, especially when I was the only metal radio show at the college at the time. So with this interest in music in mind, I decided that learning how to play an instrument could be a great way to spend time, and it could be a great new hobby. I could be horrible at it, but either way, it would be something new to try, and it didn't hurt if I didn't do well. So once I had decided that I wanted to learn how to play an instrument, I had to decide on which one. And now clearly I chose the electric guitar, but initially I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I could learn the piano or something else, but then I realized that almost all the music I listen to has a lot of electric guitar, or is guitar focused, and that those parts of the songs are usually my favorite. So after thinking about that and about how cool it would be to be able to play along with some of these songs and maybe play some of the solos that I've listened to for so long, I decided that I wanted to learn how to play the electric guitar. So that's the sequence of events that led to me playing the electric guitar. As for what keeps inspiring me to play guitar as much as I possibly can, there's a number of things that I really like about it. For one, there's an almost infinite number of things that you can learn. It never gets boring because there's so much to learn and so much to improve on. Even people at the highest levels of guitar can keep learning new things every day, and I really like that about guitar. There's never going to be a shortage of things for me to learn and progress on, and that keeps me coming back. Another thing that I've mentioned before that motivates me to play the guitar and inspires me daily is to be able to play songs that I've listened to for so long. Again, as I've said before, being an active participant in the music and being able to play along with music rather than just listening to it is a whole different experience. You get to understand the music and appreciate it at a whole different level than listening, at least for me. So that has been another big motivational and inspirational factor for me when I'm playing guitar. Now, as for one last thing that keeps me inspired to play guitar, I really enjoy sharing music with other people. In the past, this was through my radio show where I was able to share music to people listening in, and now I can share music through YouTube and my videos, and I'd like to play with other people in person in the future. There's just so many ways to share music with people through playing an instrument, through playing guitar, and that, again, inspires me to keep playing. So now I'd like to know what inspires you to play guitar, or whatever instrument you play if you play an instrument. What inspired you to start playing it? What inspires you to keep playing it? And has that changed over time? Please let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to check that out. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.